This is lighter fluid too, right? In this one.
My TPC, Mel Harris, Garbage Man Piper here with my buddy that got me piping. We're just out on the back patio. I got my Virginia Perique Savinelli non-peril. That's what I use for my vapors. We're smoking, I don't know what that's called. Doblinged de Oro coins, Virginia Burry, Dark Fired Kenyan, and Perique. Not sure what the age was on it, didn't find it on the tin, but we're gonna do a little bit of this, and then we're gonna do a little comparison with Sangawa's Cabby's mixture. See how they compare. We're drying out the cabbies right now. It seems to come out pretty wet, so we got a couple, 2 or 3 bowls there drying. And tonight we're just kicking back, looking at the mountain. I'll give you a little view about when I do my videos, the view I get.
Beautiful night, 30 clouds.
I'm going to do a quick flip of the camera so you can see exactly what I see. So there's pretty much my view when I'm doing my maybe I'll give you a little view about what's up on the other side of the house. So I'm basically a block from mountain trails. I just walk out the house up the street and 3 or 4 mile hike if you want to, or just a 1.5 miles right to the base. So I thought I'd share just a little bit of the studio with you. I'll flip it back. And we're just sitting here tonight enjoying a pipe. It's nice to have somebody to pipe with. We just got done kind of cruising the cellar and the pipes, and basically, so Richard and I work together, so we're constantly getting yabos at the office. I'm over there daily going, okay, I didn't get a yabo. Did you got a yabo? And he usually always has a yabo. So we compare the yabos and we talk about the different pipes that we've got. And he's got, I don't know, how many pipes do you think you have?
A couple dozen.
You've got more than a couple dozen.
That I admit to.
If he's got a couple dozen, heck, I've got 20, I don't know, 28 including the miscellaneous cobs. He's got to have 40 plus. He just won't admit it.
I buy them just because they're pretty.
He's a collector of pipes, where I've kind of leaned more to being a collector of tobacco from the standpoint I want to try them. Now I did get kind of caught up in collecting some of the Dunhill tins. Did a yabo last night. Never could get it posted on some of the tins that I purchased, and I found myself, so I was watching Jason Taylor, and he loves Durbar, So I thought, hey, maybe that's one I need to go get. So I grabbed 5 tins of that. And then I'm watching Unicorn Piper. And he likes, I think it was Dark Flake, Dunhill Dark Flake. Excuse me. So I go buy 5 tins of that. When I think, okay, if Dark Flake's good, then I need 5 tins of flake before this stuff's gone. Then I grabbed a couple of tins of the 965. Navy Flake, or was that Navy? Is it Navy Roll? So I got about 4 tins of Navy Roll. And then just a mixture, you know. I need to show my cellar, which, you know, I mean, it hasn't been that long that I've been working on it. I've kind of gone, like I said, I go 150% on stuff. I want to show my cellar, not from the standpoint of showing you what I have as much as I want to start trading tobacco. If you've got tobacco that you see I have, instead of going and buying more tobacco, I mean, for example, I'd like to start maybe upgrading some of my Savinellis. And so let's say that you have a Savinelli, you know, autograph, or you have a Savinelli Punto Oro, or just maybe a step up pipe. Maybe I've got some Penzance or Stonehaven or Pelican or something of that nature that we can swap out, Margate, Tilbury, that we can swap out. I have a drawer full, 2 drawers full of McClellan, Christmas Cheer, 40th, Virginias, British Woods, just an assortment. I got a tin of Balkan Blue. I'm not a big English, at this point I haven't been a big English smoker. My first tin of English was from this gentleman here, and he gave me Lane's Achievement?
Yeah.
Lane's Achievement, and strong English. And then I just got a tin of Nightcap and a tin of Early Morning just to try it, and I was ranking Achievement heavier than Nightcap, and Nightcap, of course, heavier than Early Morning. But I'm excited about, like I said, getting into the holidays. I've enjoyed the Virginias. I'm enjoying the vapors, the Virginia Periques. And if I'm wrong there, but the way I understand it, a Virginia Perique is a vapor. If that is by definition wrong, shout out to me, because this is just a learning curve for me. Got another Yabo today. And again, I always put this disclaimer. Getting a box in the mail is like Christmas, and I'm busting it open. Sorry, no disrespect. But I got a couple of tins of Hearth and Home anniversary cake, I believe is what it was. It's another Virginia Perique blend. We were looking at all my Virginia Periques. Boss is home. We were looking at Virginia Periques, and
You recording or something?
yeah. Oh, just a sec. We were looking at some Virginia Periques, and we pulled down a tin of Escudo, and a tin of that Hearth and Home. What else did we look at? Navy? Navy? No.
Oh, about 50.
We pulled down a Virginia Perique. Smelled like ketchup. Why? McClellan? A McClellan. We thought, we just picked. So we picked these two. These two are some of my favorites. If I can ever upload my August 5, I do my top 5 August smokes. And both of these, one's the actually 6. I have a 6 and a 7, but I call it August 5, and I have two honorable mentions, and the 7 Nelly double into Oro coins. That's one of my honorable mentions, but of course, the cabbies. That's going to be one of the top 3. Really nice evening in El Paso. Little bit of a breeze. Forecast says it's 91 and partly cloudy, which it is.
Doesn't feel it.
But being so close to the mountain, you just get that. It's probably 5 degrees cooler. We're at 4,700 feet here, which is right at 1,000 feet higher than what I like to call the lowlanders. Richard's a lowlander.
High desert.
El Paso is high desert. We average about 3,800 feet. Richard lived on the same street with me. I lived out on the corner, and then we moved up here. We've worked together easily 20 years.
I've been there almost 30.
Back when I had hair.
I still got mine.
I got a little bit. So we are just enjoying. I think it's awesome. I usually am out here on the patio by myself. Just on the patio, smoking, doing videos, logging my tobacco in my journal I got from the Pipe Nook, and enjoying some iced tea. What are you drinking?
Iced tea.
You have iced tea?
Mm-hmm.
Sweetened?
Oh, no.
No.
Straight up on the rocks.
Same here. Just iced tea straight. So we're just going to sit out here. We're going to enjoy the evening. And you all do the same where you're at. And keep it safe.